Hi guys, I'm back with a new video. Today I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you should never play. I'm here with my top 10 guys, top 10 paranormal rituals which you should never play on your entire life guys. So I've played some rituals, then I've suffered from bad lucks. First I have played the kakkuri, then I suffered from bad lucks. When the bad luck will come at me, it said me that play, nothing will happen. That kind of stuff you will try to hear in your brain guys. So never try this ritual that I'm gonna tell you. So let's get started.
At number 10 is the Kakkuri Sun. It is the safest paranormal game. It is mostly played in Japan. It is also known as Japanese Ouija Board. In order to play the game, you must have a paper, a coin, and a red marker. With the help of red marker, you have to draw a gate of Dori. In order to play the game, you must say, Kakkuri-san, Kakkuri-san. If you are here, then please move the coin. The coin will go to either yes or no. This is also known as Japanese Ouija Board. You can ask any question about future, but the spirit can be trickster or good. Spirit can be dog, raccoon, or fox. Kakkuri-san is actually an animal spirit, but if the person who plays the game doesn't get the answer, he gets depressed. To end the game, you must burn or tear the paper.
So at number 9 comes the elevator to another world. By playing this game, it is believed that the user gets transported to another world. To play this game, there should be a building at least of 10 floors. There should be an elevator too. You cannot start from the first floor. The time should be exactly 3 a.m. to do this ritual. Go to the elevator and press the following buttons for the 4th floor. Stay in the elevator and press the 2nd floor button. Press the button for 6th floor. Stay in the elevator and press 2nd floor button. Then press 10th floor button. Some have reported a voice calling to you on 2nd floor during the ritual. Do not reply in any way. Press 5th floor button then. It is often reported that a woman will enter the lift. Don't acknowledge her or don't recognize her. Do not speak to her or do not look at her. If you do so, it is believed that something terrible will happen. Then press the 1st floor button. You will observe. Stay and be calm. When the lift stops, exit the lift. And that is your another world. The woman will disappear automatically, but there is very less chance of returning to the original world. Nobody knows what the another world looks like. It is believed that the another world is terrible than the original world, so don't try this. However, if you want to go to your original world, to do so, you have to press the following buttons in the reverse order. It is very difficult to return to your original world.
At number 8 is the Spirit of the Glass Ritual. Spirit of the Glass Ritual. To play the game, you're gonna need is a transparent glass, a paper, or a cardboard. Write hello on the top of the cardboard. Write yes and no at the either side of the cardboard. You have to write goodbye at the lowest end of the cardboard. To play the game, you have to do is that you have to burn the paper and trap the smoke of a paper to glass. Put your finger on the glass and circle the glass and ask, is there any spirit out there? If you're lucky, then the glass will move. It is similar to the Ouija board, but this is much more secure than it. But you can caught two spirits or many in one time while playing this. You can ask anything question, you can ask any question. So, in order to end the game, you must destroy the glass and the cardboard, or else you can burn also.
But if you won't end the game properly, the ritual might go wrong.
Oh my god, guys! Something just came out, guys. Oh my god, guys! You heard it. The camera got the sound, guys. It was a piece of wood. Oh my god. Guys,
So, at number 7 comes the Red Book. Not much is known about the ritual. In order to play the game, you should be at a place which should be dark. You're gonna need is a red candle, a red book which should be hard covered. Place your hand inside the book and you have to say, Red Book, can I enter the game? Then open the book and you will see the word similar to yes. For example, you might get a word or sentence, yes you can, or anything else. If you observe these sentences or words, it means that the Red Book allows you to enter the game. But this game can be played alone. But it is reported that while playing this ritual, you will observe a crackling sound and a music of a tiptoe. So, when you end the game, you must have to say, Red Book, can I leave your game? Then, you will notice, again as the first one, if your palm says, if you found on the book similar to word yes, you can easily leave the game.
So at next is the midnight game. To play this ritual, it should be exactly 12 a.m. It is a dangerous paranormal ritual. You can play with your friends or alone. To play this game, you must have a paper. You should write your name on the paper and drop your own blood. And you also have to use a candle. Go on a wooden door, open the door and place the candle and paper and close the door. Knock up to 22 times of the house and open the door and close and lit up the candle and insert the candle. The game will start. To complete the game, you must walk around the house until 3:44 a.m. But you might hear someone whispering or some strange sounds. That is the midnight man presence. You should escape from that room and go to the another room. But if your candle lit out, then you must lit up the candle within 10 seconds. If you can't, then circle your feet with salt. And stay up to 3:44 a.m. If you lose, then nobody knows what will happen. You can die, or midnight man can take you into darkness. Or midnight man can take your organs, or he also can take you into the darkness.
So, at number 5 comes the Three Kings ritual. Only one person is allowed to play the game. In order to play the ritual, there should be a dark room, 3 candles, and 2 mirrors, which should place opposite to one another. To do this, the time should be exactly 3 a.m. The timing of the ritual is 3 a.m. to 3:54 a.m. That means the ritual will end at 3:54 a.m. So, in order to do so, light the 3 candles. Place mirrors opposite to each other in a wall. According to the ritual, you must not look to the mirror. Just look to those 3 candles, and then you will observe the movement of some kind. And speaking of the 3 kings and some of the terrible things, when you end the game at 3:54 a.m., you will be terrified. It is often believed that after ending the game, when you go to sleep, you will be suffering from terrible nightmares. At number 4 is the Charlie ritual. That's right, Charlie ritual. It is one of the well-known paranormal ritual. In order to do the ritual, there should be 2 pencils and a paper or a cardboard is required. It should be exactly 3 a.m. to do this ritual. To do this, you should say, Charlie, are you here? After that, you will observe the pencil will move on its own, either yes or no. It depends upon the game. You can ask questions and Charlie will answer. You can ask questions about Charlie, who are you and what you doing here and so on. But most of the times it goes wrong. You will suffer from headache after playing the game. Terrible things will happen to you. In order to end the game, when you are done with Charlie, you must destroy the paper and remove the pencil. If you won't do so, it is reported that you will suffer from unconsciousness and nobody knows. You can go to coma too.
It's really here, guys. Oh, guys. That would came out. Oh my god, guys. Man, this would came out from nowhere. But there's only 2 of us out here. There's no one. Guys, that just fell down on its own. That just fell down.
At number 3, it is the Dharma Sun ritual. The time should be exactly 3 a.m. to perform the ritual. Only one person is allowed to do the ritual. Dharma Sun is a paranormal ritual from Japan. It is one of the most dangerous rituals. To begin with the ritual, you must have a bathtub or else it won't work. You have to wake up at 3 a.m. and go to the bathtub and turn off all the lights, and you have to wash your hair with soap, and you have to chant Dharma Sun fell down. Dharma Sun fell down. You have to chant until and unless you will notice her presence. Slowly, you will feel so that someone is coming near to you. When you feel so, it is the Dharma Sun's presence. Stay calm, and slowly leave the bathtub and go to sleep. But the Dharma Sun is still in the bathtub. Then wake up in the morning. When you wake up, the game starts. But you will notice that everything is normal. But you will feel that someone is still behind you and coming nearer and nearer and nearer. That is presence of Dharma. You will feel again and again. When you feel so, escape from that place as soon as possible. Some has reported that if you won't do so, Dharma Sun will caught you. And nobody knows what will happen. When you again feel so, try escaping from that place until and unless the ritual ends at evening. When the evening takes place, that is to end the game. This is the difficult part of the ritual. You have to be alone in a room or somewhere else and have to wait until and unless she comes near to you. But in most of the cases, it is often believed that she won't come at the evening. That means you have to look for her here and there. But if it comes near to you, you will notice that someone is coming nearer and nearer. When it comes to you, you will feel that someone is holding you. If you feel so, that is the Dharma Sun's presence and is trying to stay with you forever. You have to say immediately the Japanese word, kita. That's right, kita. That means, Dharma Sun, you can go to your own world. I am done with you. Then the ritual is ended successfully and you have beaten the game Dharma Sun. At number 2 comes the Bloody Mary ritual. This ritual has been discovered and had taken life of several people since 1480. The ritual is related to the Princess of England, Mary Hinn. The ritual has started from England. To perform the ritual, you're gonna need is a mirror, a candle, and a red light. The time of the ritual is 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. Only single person is enough to do this ritual. Only single person is allowed to do the ritual. Then go to the mirror, light the candle, and light the red light to the mirror, and you have to chant Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, or you can chant Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, I will kill your child for 2-3 minutes, and you will observe the Bloody Mary's presence right before your eyes. You will observe so. So, our last paranormal game, which comes at the top one, is Ouija Board, or you can say Ouija Board. It is one of the well-known paranormal rituals of all time. The board has been created by a company. That means the Ouija board has been created by a company long time ago. There are lots of stories about the rituals even in the school books. You can check out in the novels too. To do this ritual, firstly the Ouija board consists of a board and a scale. If you don't have a Ouija board, you can make a one. You can make a one. To do this ritual, the time should be exactly 3 a.m. and the person can be many, for example 3 to 4. You have to perform this ritual in a place of an abandoned mansion or school or either in a house, but the environment should be totally silent. It is often believed that if you do Ouija board in a cardboard, there's a greater chance to communicate with those spirits. To do so, you have to say. To do so, you have to put the scale on the word Ouija in the board, and you have to say, is there any spirit around us who wants to communicate with me for us? Then you will notice that the scale will move to either yes or no. This board is also known as the doorway to the paranormal world, to the human world. That means the demon comes out from the scale, which is known as the door to the paranormal world, and comes out in front of us, which is known as human world. You can ask questions about the spirit in the board, but be careful. The spirit can be good or evil. It depends upon spirit. There's a high rate you can get possessed while playing the game. Terrible things can happen while playing the ritual. You and your friends who are playing the board can get possessed too. That means terrible things will happen to you and your friends, those who are playing the game. If you are done with the game, you can say simply, or you can simply just put the board, just put the scale to the goodbye. So that was all about the top 10 paranormal rituals.
We never think to play those paranormal games. So that is our top 10 paranormal games.
This is all about the top 10 rituals, guys. So I will tell you some top 10 rituals. So if you dare to play the rituals, then I've said already, the bad luck will come at you. So just never play the rituals, guys. So I suggest you do not play that. Okay guys, so like this video, comment and share for feedback. If you have any problem with me, then you can feedback me, or if you know about some kind of rituals, then comment below. I'm gonna do that rituals, guys. So peace.